For the first time, a world title and a world champion in.
It's certainly made a championship level to world champion.
I think that's what we have to expect from Richards.
As well. Will Bivol.
A flash opportunity to land it, and he lands it with such force.
But it makes them look like they're doing so much work. Positive for them.
Yeah, what Richards needs to be careful of, Nick, is...
They've certainly got the game plan, talking to...
The front foot stuff, Nick, what you mentioned is...
Coming to his own, he pressures on the front foot, defends coming forward.
Distance as well, he said, you look at Bivol, he uses that his own.
Your distance, trying to keep out the way of the fighter coming forward.
Pushes it out well, good speed, good extension. He's in range, he will get caught over the right hand.
As Chris has just mentioned, they're very clever of his own waistband. It's a jab down, back, jab down.
He's getting his own jab going pretty effectively here in this second round. A little bit slow and a little bit low.
It's a jab to the head. It'll just stop Bivol in his tracks a little bit from just coming, and then bang, the right hand will come over the top.
He's looking for the right hand over the top there. Bivol, who is definitely... Jab there of Richards.
He's pausing and hesitating now.
In this second round, Bivol. Oh, everything for Richards is going to come off and get away with here. He just got away with one there, Richards.
The problem when you've got a puncher's reputation and then your opponent...
Oh my goodness me, he walked into that.
Gives them the extra time that they need to go to work. Well, your apprenticeship.
10 seconds,
as you say, is being made of...
For when Bivol makes them lunges, what he does, wait for delaying the inevitable for me for Bivol. Good shot.
That was better. Now that was better. Hang on. I'm running with the big dogs here. The right hand that opened up.
So clever, Bivol. Quality of Bivol and how good he is, but your foot mark, and he's doing so well, Bivol, to
put him straight back in his place. Really good response from the champion. But Bivol is straight back on him and pushes him back up to the ropes, of course. Against a strong defensive boxer.
With the height difference.
Comes straight back at you, and he often counters in combat.
Hands nowadays, they're a puncher's glove.
He's not accurate.
Good jab there for Bivol.
Yeah,
you notice
this fourth round.
To make the jab more dominant. I'd like to see Richards time. Just shape, don't come up too high.
Foot pressure that he applies, the way he just changes the level.
To Wembley in North London, and was too good.
The body area of Bivol, I haven't seen him throwing any body shots.
In 1964, Willie Pastrano in the battle of the jabs, keep the distance.
You mentioned Bob.
I think he's probably wary of dropping into range and just walking straight.
Bivol is handling that jab.
You have to go for it, you have to leave it in the ring. And
that just magnifies the impact of the
landed, and he landed it very well, you know.
With Joe Smith Jr., where if he can land one of those right hands clean onto a right hand, because Bivol throws it with no opportunities if you're lucky. He hasn't really had many.
Comfortable, the champion.
On-sided rounds or eye-catching stuff, he's just doing enough every... He has to start throwing that shot because...
Certainly got through with the second time he landed. Yeah, and it's more of the same here for Bivol. Look, he had the last word there, Richards, but...
winning the majority of each round.
It's ready until it's there. Don't give him a taste of it. Let it go and do it. To let that shot go yourself, and
when he throws it out as a single, that's when he's vulnerable to the counter. But
just been saying is what Bivol likes to do. He'll come in, he'll land a shot.
Craig Richards is not winning this one on points. There's no way. In there as well.
Bivol's also good again because of his old amateur.
Bivol going.
I think Richards is probably more vulnerable. I'm having to
update, which he has done for the previous 7 rounds.
He's certainly second best here.
One of a really good group of British light heavyweights.
Until they meet, Bivol is the best in the world by a stretch here.
Just bubbling under at the moment.
He's being the aggressor, and he's dictating the pace as he is now, and that's been the
favourite, and more importantly for him.
See if that changes things up a little bit, but from success, Bivol is straight back on him.
I just think he'll criticise himself when he watches it back. Now, this position he's in now, Richards holding the centre.
The right hand of
better for Richards. It's a good little spell from Bivol at the moment. His back hasn't touched the ropes once, he hasn't been near them.
There's a lot missing.
Probably the closest he's been so far, but he's keeping the centre of the ring.
From Bivol there, but mainly they both headhunted.
When he left Kevin Barry, there's no bad feelings, I just think
Any stage, not looked majorly hurt at any stage. Nice right hand. Really feel that into the weight. His punch resist
so well and puts Richards back in his place. That's why he's an unbeliever here, but assuming it goes out like well, Richards landed the solid shot downstairs. Nice right hand counter comes in, but Bivol again responds as he
on the button, but he's in a firefight here.
Pointed if he does end up losing this, Richards, he'll learn so much from it.
That's how he got Shaq and Pitters in.
But Richards was having none of it. Very good round for Richards.
Shot to go unanswered.
I thought Richards even
just go for broke. Can he transfer it to world level?
I'd like to see Richards just tighten the body.
Yeah,
good right hand.
And in there, he heard Peterson say. And as you said,
I feel he could have did more early on. A bit more success, a bit more something to think about. Straight away he broke both up. He's holding his own. Of Richards, I'm just saying, he'll watch this back and if he's forward attacking. See Bivol comfortable, he's not, that's better from Richards.
That's nice again from Richards and for him to go on.
Too much respect to Bivol, which he was guilty of doing early on.
Against this unbeaten from Bivol. Again, the flashy finish in the last few seconds of the round. Because at the midway point of this fight, Bivol had, don't leave it all, well, enough rounds in the bank. There, don't carry something back in. There he is, holding and spoiling. Really significant power punch tonight. It's Richards that needs the urgency.
Yeah, it tells he's been competing at in future, in the past, sorry, and in future.
Closer to the final bell.
It's levels in boxing, as we always say.
And that'll do it. One had it wide, the other two reflected how you read the fight, Paul Smith, but Bivol had put enough.